You can say it.
176.
Well, I'll write the total here. We had 176. Let's go back and count again and confirm. Ready? Here we go.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175,
Beautiful. So we went back and we confirmed that there are 176. So what I asked you guys to do for your homework was to write an equation. Now I want to talk about some of the things I saw on some of your papers. And on a lot of your papers I saw this. Yes? Is it true? Do we have 170 plus 6 on some of your papers?
Yeah.
That's great. That is accurate. It represents what we have here. But we're also in 4th grade, so we want to start to push ourselves to try other things. So I asked you guys to try writing a multiplication equation. And some of you were not quite ready to try it, so let's talk about it together. Here we go. How many groups of 10 do we have?
17.
Let's go back and label it, all right? Just to be sure. Here we go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Beautiful. We have 17 groups of 10. How could we represent 17 groups of? There's a symbol for groups of. Whisper to the person next to you. What's the symbol for groups of? And 3, 2, 1. Sharing is done. Who wants to try it? Remember, are we laughing at each other? Absolutely not. We're here learning. We're going to support one another. All right. Who didn't I talk to yesterday? Who wants to share? What? Did you just raise your hand and not yell at me? I love it. Okay. How could we show 17 groups up?
176 times 1.
Oh, try it again though. You're accurate. I'm going to get to that one. But how could we show 17 groups up?
Oh, times.
So what number would I write first?
7, 10. No, 17.
17. And what symbol would I write?
Times.
Times.
10.
Let's stop right there. Does that represent our groups of 10? Do we
Yes.
have 17 groups of 10?
Yes.
Yes, we do. And then, oh, I heard it. What was it? Plus 6. 6 tens or 6 ones?
6
6
1.
ones plus 6. All right, I want to talk to you about something very important right here. Look at this. Ready? Look at this expression we have. Now, somebody who wasn't in the room with us and couldn't see this picture might look at this expression and say, oh, 17 times 16. Do you see how they might think that? 17 times 16. So they might think we had 17 groups with 16 in each group. Do we have 16 in each group?
No.
How much do we have in these groups?
10.
And then just these 6 over here, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we have to add something to our expression so they don't get confused. Tell your person, what do you think we're going to do to our expression? I'm so excited. Who thinks they know? How would mathematicians represent this so that people understood it and were accurate? The backward C. So where would I put my first one? In front of the 17. And behind the 10. Yay! So now they would look at this like 17 groups of 10 plus 6. All right, pause. Look at your papers. Did you try that? If you did not do that, we're going to get a chance to revise our work and make it more accurate. All right, David, you had another way of doing it though. How did you write it on your paper?
I wrote 176 times 1.
He said 176 times 1. Would that be accurate?
Yeah.
It's 176 times 1. Show what we have. Beautiful. That's another expression. Does anybody have it a different way? Oh, look at you raising your hands and not yelling at me. What do you have?
I have 100. I did expanded form.
Okay.
And I wrote 100 plus 70 plus 6.
Would that be accurate?
Yeah.
Yes. Could we write it like that? Absolutely. Anybody do it a different way? Somebody I haven't told you. Hi, what did you do?
I didn't remember. If I didn't have to figure out to 170, 60 plus 16.
160 plus 16. What do you think about that?
That's good. Yeah.
Would that be accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It works. Okay. One more. Who did I talk to yesterday? Okay, Isabella, go ahead.
Oh. I put 76 equals 176.
Good. So you just combine the tens and the ones right away. Nice. So we're going to talk about some other ways we can represent this. But what I want you to do right now is, did we talk about division yesterday?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did anybody try division on their paper?
No.
All right. So division is it's the best friend of multiplication. Thank you. Oh, who's going to get this? How much do we have here all together? Say it.
176.
All right. And then what we did was we got this big giant pile of things to count yesterday, and then we made all of these little groups, didn't we?
Yeah.
We made little groups. That's division. When you take a big group and you put it into smaller groups. Do it with me. Make a big group. And now let's do division and make smaller groups. And 3, 2, 1. Dividing is done. Okay. How many did we put into our little groups? Most of us, what did we put into our little groups? 5. And what else did we do? What do we do here? What is it? 10. So we divided it into little groups of 10. How many groups of 10 did we have?
17.
17. Look at
And
you
then
guys.
the R6.
And then we just had a little bit left over. We couldn't make another group of 10. So what's this called?
Remainder 6.
All right. If you did not push yourself to do multiplication last night, I want you, when I say, today the magic word is ice cream.
Ice cream.
So when you hear the magic word, I want you to push yourself to write a different type of expression or equation. If you didn't do multiplication, push yourself to do multiplication. If you didn't do division, push yourself to do division or one of these other forms. Got it? Yes. I'm going to erase it then. And I want you to use your picture to help you figure it out. You're going to have about 5 minutes.
I have a question.
Thank you for raising your hand and not yelling at me.
What if you did all the forms?
Oh, you did it? Yes. You did a lot of forms, and I want to talk to you about one of the ways you did it and see if we can't push ourselves and figure out another way. Yes? Okay, I'll come meet with you in a minute. Thank you for raising your hand. Yes. No. Anything else? Yes.
Who is the forms of x? Like based on
I want. Is that going to help you with multiplication or division?